There's a lot of hype right now around newsletters in general, but there's also just a lot of hype around paid newsletters and getting your content. That's awesome because there are tools that have now enabled that and made it a lot easier. But a lot of people miss when they're deciding like free or paid is that a lot of people who have paid newsletters had some sort of awareness engine before that. And The Hustle is a great example where we had this massive newsletter reaching over 1 million people. If you imagine a funnel, that was the top of our funnel. That was doing the work of being easily shared and driving more people to trends every single day. What a lot of people I find do today is like, okay, like I want to start a paid newsletter. I want to start like, making money immediately. What they don't realize is they're putting their product behind a paywall. And this might sound obvious, but that makes it that much harder to grow. If you don't have an awareness engine, how are you expecting that people are going to find your content when it's behind a paywall? If you actually look up, you can do this on Wolfram Alpha and enter Substack in there, and you can look at their subdomains and how much traffic they get. So you can actually see exactly which Substacks are the most popular. You can see the exact number of page views, or at least Wolfram's estimate of it. And if you look at them, most of them, you're like, oh, that guy used to be a very famous reporter, or this guy like has 400,000 followers on Twitter. And so what I tend to recommend if people are just starting out is to focus on free to start, develop an audience, and that's their top of the funnel. And then some people later will either convert to paid or create a new product that's paid or do something to monetize that audience at a later point. The story that they're selling of start a paid newsletter overnight and be your own boss is great in some ways, but just know the reality that as soon as you get your content, it becomes much harder to grow.